to my channel. I feel like it's been so long since I've made a video, so I'm really excited about doing this video for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and then also like this video, give it a thumbs up. I do a video at least once a week if I can manage. If you've also noticed, my voice is a little bit hoarse. I've been sick for the past few days and I'm just now getting to where I'm talking a little bit more normal now. So I really wanted to do this video for you guys. So as you can tell in the title, we are doing, drumroll, period hacks. And I know this is so like, oh my goodness, like why are you talking about your period? So all the guys on my channel, hurry and scurry away. Not really, because if you have a girlfriend or a mother or any kind of woman in your life, these are some hacks that you probably also want to know just to help them in a very not so fun, difficult time of the month. So guys, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. Okay guys, I have had my period since I was in 3rd grade. I started my period super early. I've always been very hormonal. And I mean, this was like since birth I've been very hormonal, and then up until now I'm very hormonal. I do have a tumor on my adrenal gland, and that gland actually affects a lot of like your hormone balance and stuff like that. So even now in this time, I'm very hormonal. So with these hacks, this just helps me a lot during this time of the month when I am having my period, because I just tend to get very anxious, more anxious than what I normally would be. And I talk a lot about my anxiety and stuff like that. So during this time of the month, I can usually tell right when I'm going to start, because the first few days, or like the few days before I start my period, I get super anxious. I can just tell. I wake up in the morning, I'm feeling very blah, and just I burped. I feel very anxious during this time, and so these hacks help me just to stay a little bit more calm, and then also just get through that time of the month a little bit easier. So number 1 hack, and this might seem like a duh, but make sure that you are showering regularly. And I know, like, I hate that has to be said, but with a period it does come with an odor, like you're literally bleeding. So just making sure that you are extra hygienic during this time of the month, and then just being careful of like any kind of soaps or dyes or fragrances or anything like that, but just staying away from that, and then making sure that you are showering. I shower every day. I don't wash my hair every day, but I definitely make sure that during that time of the month that I am showering, usually if I can the first thing in the morning, because I wear a pad to bed, which I recommend. I actually started wearing pads pretty regularly a few months ago, and I'm so glad that I did, because I remember like the first few days of my period, when I was having to put a tampon in, I would just cramp so much worse. So now the first few days of my period, I'm actually wearing pads, and then, you know, from day like 3 on, if I need to wear a tampon, I do. But with that being said, the thing with pads is you're literally sitting in your blood all day or all night if you're wearing them at night. So you just want to make sure that in the morning you're cleaning yourself really well, and then at night before you go to bed, just the shower and all that helps relax you anyway, and it helps me with my cramping. So doing that is a big tip that I can give you for just making sure that you're staying clean, and then also that it helps with those cramps and all that good stuff. Not good stuff, all that bad stuff. My tip number 2 is to buy period panties. And if you are a female that has a period, then you probably know that there is legit a thing about period panties. These are the panties that you wear when you're on your period. I don't like to wear thongs on my period at all, really. They're just uncomfortable, and I'm already feeling so bloaty, and honestly I'm not feeling that great about myself. So get period panties. Grab you some good old grandma panties. They're so comfortable. You might not feel like they look the best, but some people are into it, and I love them. They're comfortable. They're great to sleep in. You don't have to worry about digging and pulling and tugging and all that stuff. So buy period panties. And then also, like, I usually get my period panties at like Walmart or something like that, that I can buy a pack of them. And that way if I do ruin them, I'm not so upset. Like, and if I get like my Victoria's Secret or something like that panties and I bleed all over them, I'm so mad because they're more expensive and those are my good panties. So get you a pair of period panties that are inexpensive, and like I said, if you do ruin them, it's not such a big deal. Hack number 3 is to dress comfortably. I'm on my period right now and I am in leggings and a tank top and just this cardigan. I did do my makeup for this video. Usually I probably wouldn't have anything that much on, but just dressing really comfortably when you can, even at work. I know that now I actually just started a job at an elementary school, so I love it, and with us we can wear leggings as long as we wear like long tunics or a long dress over it, which is amazing because during that time of the month I just do not want to be professionally dressed in, you know, some pants and a tight shirt. And so with that, I'm just so thankful. So if you guys have a dress code at your work and you can wear like a, I'm gonna cough. If you guys can wear a tunic and leggings at your work, that is amazing. Make sure to take advantage of that. And then if you can't, when, like, what is wrong with me? If you can't, as soon as you get home, make sure that you are changing and getting into something comfortable and snuggling up on the couch if possible. Hack number 4 is to invest in a heating pad. I cannot stress this enough, especially on the first day of my period when it just like hits. I am cramping so bad, and I don't like to take medicine at all if possible, but I really don't like to take medicine, so the heating pad is so good. I just heat it up. I actually have a rice sock that I use that literally I've made. It's a sock that I have filled with rice, and I throw it into the microwave for just like a minute or two and then sit it right here on my lower abdominal, right here on my ovaries, and just, it's so nice. It makes such a big difference, and it honestly helps me go to sleep at the times I'm just cramping like something serious. Hack number 5, oh my gosh, I said track. Hack number 5 is to track your cycle. I used to never do this until a couple of months ago, but I use this app called Flow, and it really is helpful. It lets me know when I should be starting, when I'm ovulating, you know, what kind of foods maybe I should avoid, how much water intake, how much exercise I'm getting. I can just plug all those things in, and it's a really great tool. And then it also gives you like some tips and tricks and like some helpful hints about what you can do to make your period a little bit more manageable. So I just really like the app. I like that I can go, and if I do start a day early, I can plug it in, and eventually over time it just gets better at predicting when your period's going to come, and then just gets to know you a little bit better, and I really do like it. I'm so glad I started using it, and it is called Flow, so if you guys want to download it, it's been really helpful for me. Hack number 6 is, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but it's to give in to some of your cravings. I know that a lot of people for their period is like, no, you need to make sure you're avoiding your cravings and, you know, you're eating really healthy during this time. And you probably should be, but don't knock on yourself if you want to eat a pint of ice cream. If that's what you're wanting to eat and you're feeling that way, then eat the ice cream. As long as you're not like lactose intolerant. But eat the ice cream, because it just makes you feel better, your cravings, it just gets your cravings, and I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. Now, with that being said, the whole time you're on your period, don't just be eating like ice cream and cake and cookies and all that. But if you do have a craving, like anything, I don't know what other people crave. I want to say pickles, but I just feel like that's probably when you're pregnant. But if you're craving ice cream or cake or chocolate or something sweet, cave in a little bit, but make sure that when you are caving in that you're still drinking plenty of water and you're still eating your fruits, you're still eating your vegetables, you're still healthy, you're eating your salads. But like I said, if you give in to one of your cravings, don't be kicking yourself all week for it. Hack number 7 is to get a little bit of exercise in. During this time of the month, I really do not want to do any kind of like heavy lifting exercises or really a whole lot of cardio because I'm just feeling very blah. So what I would usually do, if the weather permits, I like to go for a walk, especially if the weather's nice, and it just is helpful to be getting outside. You just feel overall better. But get outside, do a walk. You guys can do some yoga because that's very good for blood flow and it's very relaxing, and honestly the stretching, I don't really know how to describe it, but just the stretching makes you feel so much better. It helps with cramps, so definitely be doing those kind of things. And then finally, hack number 8 is to sleep and relax. Don't sleep your entire day away, but during this time of the month, women tend to be more tired, and it's completely fine. Like, why would you not be tired? Like, this takes so much energy out of you. So sleep when you can. If you are feeling tired and you have that opportunity, go nap, go rest. Make sure you're getting a good night's sleep at night, because your body really does need to like recharge itself whenever you're going through this time of the month, and relax as much as possible. During my time of the month, this is when I make sure that I'm doing like my face mask. I like to catch up on shows that I haven't watched in a while. I eat ice cream in bed, I put on my essential oils, all this together. I usually wash my sheets so I can make sure I can smell really good in my sheets. I just get as comfortable as possible. That way I can relax and there's nothing else besides my period that's hopefully bothering me. But that is all I have for you guys today. Leave your hacks that you do during your period down below because I would love to hear them. There is a few other things that I may have wanted to mention, but these are the main things that I do during my period. But thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!